Are we getting started?
We're gonna. You go.
Welcome, everyone, to another episode of the Buddyast. I am your co-star, William Henderson, and joining me, as always, across the table,
The star?
George Ferido.
They call me the star of Honolulu.
I don't
There's a
think they
ship.
do.
There's a ship named after me. It's called the Star of Honolulu.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And that's named after the guy that invented Hawaii 5-0.
Some white dude named Chad.
Yeah, probably. Just using native people for their advantage.
I mean, they cast a lot of native people now.
Yeah. Because they have to.
They're like, Hawaii 5-0, filmed in Burbank.
They're like, listen, we have an idea for the show. And they're like, we're not going to ask you the plot. We just want to know how many people are not white in it. What's the ratio?
I feel like my dad when I watched the show, because when we used to watch things, my dad would always drop like random facts about just what it is, because he knew about it, because he's an old dude, and he's like, hey, did you know this? And then when we're watching Hawaii 5-0, I feel like my dad, because I go through and it's like, that building is not that. It's actually this. Like their main office, it looks nothing like that. The inside of that building, I've been inside, it just looks like a building.
Oh, you don't say? That's crazy.
But it ruins it for me, because like it's a fun show, but I'm like, all right, you guys went into that building and then stopped and then cut into Burbank.
Dude, I think there's a point where you get too deep in showbiz where like you can't enjoy things anymore. Like I feel like actors, like they can't watch movies. There's no way. Like I don't watch comedy specials. I'm like, dude, like I get it. Like I fucking get it.
I know.
Like,
I know.
Yeah, like I've seen it. Like I love
Don't
comedy.
you feel like a traitor though? Makes me feel like a traitor.
Not at all.
Really? I
Not
wish
at
I was
all.
so as independent as you.
I don't know. I don't feel the need to watch. I've seen it. I've seen enough.
Then I don't feel included in the conversation. I was like, hey, did you watch Chappelle's new thing? And I was like, no.
Like, no, I was busy like living my life. Sorry. I'm not caught up in the thing that all the rest of you sheeple are caught up in.
Yeah, that's that too. I don't know. I just feel like shouldn't I be a nerd for the thing I mean, I'm not a nerd, but
here's the thing: when something like Chappelle happens, you go, "I'm on Chappelle's side."
yeah.
As a comic, this is not hard. Like you just go, "Yeah, no, I side with Dave Chappelle on this one."
With my coworker.
Yeah.
Side with my coworker.
Yeah, I think I think he might be in the right on this one. I don't know, I'm just throwing it out there. That's just my personal opinion. So
I think I just want to be included. I just felt left out. They're all like, just watch this? Nope. So I'll just go fuck myself.
yeah, but like, what are you genuinely gonna talk about? Like, what are you gonna say that hasn't been said about it already? Like, nobody's gonna say anything to you about it that's like, wow, I never thought about it that way.
That's true. Most of those conversations do happen to like, hey, did you see Chappelle's new thing? And they go, yeah. And they go, it's funny, huh?
Yeah, yeah. Amongst our crowd, it's like, what did you think of it? Like, I thought it was great.
Yeah,
that's all I hear. I'm like, oh, so it must have been like all of his other comedy. Like, I'm not bothering
and then there's some
myself
pretentious fuck that's like, oh, I don't think it was his strongest material. I think it was definitely part of like a trilogy, and if he wanted to make something, that's what he made.
He just talked about trans people the whole time. The whole time? Really? The whole time? I doubt that he did. If he did an hour on trans people, that's fucking amazing. And it's good, that's amazing.
That's just one flavor of taffy for a mile.
Yeah. If you can stretch one topic for an hour, you're a master. That's a theme, dude. You can go to the UK with that, dude. You can go to Edinburgh.
You can go to Antarctica.
Yeah, you can go anywhere. They'll love it. You go somewhere they don't speak English. They're like, I get this. And we don't like them either.
He's so deep. I like it. I do want to do comedy in Asia, though.
Me too, bro.
That seems fun.
Let's go to the Philippines, dude. We can be fucking
rock stars,
superstars.
dude.
Yeah.
You would be a rock star.
Yeah.
I would look like your help.
That's fine.
That's how I'm gonna hide. Though.
But I'd be like, nah, he's with me. He's with me. It's cool.
If I was like a general and we were like marching through a world, that's how I would hide. Is I would make you like the dude with the hat and riding on the thing, and I would be the dude carrying your chariot, even though I'm more important,
right?
So that they kill you.
Because I'm a super mark.
Yeah.
Have you heard that people are using Apple AirTags to like tag rich people and like follow that, like just track them home and then robbing them? Did you know that?
No.
Fact.
Yep. Are you sure?
Yeah.
I don't believe you.
Happened in Pennsylvania.
I don't believe you. Snopes it. That seems like a. That sounds like an urban myth, sir.
Really?
Yeah.
You think that's out of the realm of possibility that somebody got an AirTag connected to their phone and then slipped it in someone's pocket as they're walking by or on the subway, or put it on their Lamborghini or some shit?
It's likely like. It seems so easy to happen that I feel like that it doesn't actually. I feel like more things have to not happen. Like you have to have.
That's the dumbest thing I've ever heard.
You have to. Well, it's like if you go skydiving, only one thing has to happen correctly, and your parachute has to open, and everything else is fine. Where
I don't know, you still break your legs.
I guess, yeah, but
I forget the point I was trying to make anyway. So
I don't know. It just seems too likely. I guess it's cool if that happens, but you could also just follow someone home.
It's too likely, dude. I didn't even think of it. Yeah, but if you follow someone, it's you can be spotted. You know.
Yeah, be better. Be a good criminal.
That's what they're doing. That's what I'm saying.
No,
bro.
AirTags are expensive. That's an investment.
Yeah, but if you're getting more from the job than from the device, plus you can probably get it back, dude. You're robbing them. You can just fucking whoop. Grab that back again.
That's your calling card. You leave that on their coffee table with nothing else, an empty home.
But then they could. Well, I was gonna say they could probably track it back, but probably not because Apple doesn't do that. So, right.
I feel like those people though that's why this seems like something that probably happened the first 2 days where people's privacy settings were weird.
You're so wrong. I can't believe you're this naive.
Oh, come on.
About criminals,
You don't think they would update it? There's easier, more cheaper.
But it's doing the purpose. Like, it's doing what it's supposed to do, what it's made to do. They're just using it for...
All right. I'm just going to file this one under the white man said so. So, that's fine.
All right, dude. When you find a random AirTag in your fucking purse when you come home tomorrow, don't be mad at me when I warned you and you're getting robbed that night.
Dude, you gonna carry stuff down these stairs? You deserve my shit. Like, that's good for you. This is a job now.
Yeah, that's what I said. Yeah, it's a job. It's going to be more valuable than that AirTag.
If they do this with an AirTag, they better show up with like a moving truck that's like a
You better also
UPS
use
truck.
airsoft guns if you're using AirTags.
Ooh, those hurt though, dude.
Pew, pew.
You can,
yeah, no, I think I'd rather get shot.
You can
the
shoot
police
some
come and be
glass
like,
out.
they held me up and they're like, did they have weapons? Like, yeah, they had airsoft guns.
Look,
like,
man, there's like 30 BB marks right on my chin.
And they're like, okay. So like you didn't try to stop him? No, he had a gun. I mean, he had an airsoft gun. Let's to clarify.
But to be fair, those are real as fuck now, dude.
You'd be like, ow, ow, ow. You couldn't, ow. You're going to stop doing whatever you're doing when you get hit by one of those, you know?
Do you remember when airsoft started and it was like just a bunch of shady dudes bringing in Asian guns, like guns that were made in Japan and China and stuff because they were circumventing copyright law?
Sure. My friends had them and we would take them out. We wouldn't necessarily shoot each other. We would just kind of like shoot at shit in the wild because we didn't have like glasses, protective equipment. So at least we were that smart.
Yeah. It was a BB gun at that point.
Just, yeah, more or less.
Shoot some cans and shit.
Yeah, and that's what is the difference between a BB gun and an airsoft gun? Because like it seems like just metal and plastic is the difference.
I think a BB gun uses springs, like it uses a plunger to propel the metal.
Airsoft uses CO2.
Yeah. The airsoft uses a puff of air. So like the electric ones, they have that paddle that makes the air that propels the plastic BB.
Isn't it hilarious that they call paintball guns markers?
No, I get it.
I don't.
It's not a gun.
What it is.
But it's not.
But it's mimicking a gun.
How?
it's projecting. It has a trigger.
Dude, if you have to load your gun with this big jar in front of your face, that's the worst gun ever.
You wish you could, bro.
Ever.
You wish you could.
No, that's the worst gun ever.
You don't want
like
to
when I
have
play
to
Call
undo
of
the
Duty
clip.
and the fucking clip is in half of my screen. I don't play with that gun. That's
But dude,
stupid.
you have the gun up, dude. You're not looking at it, dude. This is not practical. This is tactical. Okay, you like that?
I did. I really did.
Yeah,
I'm a little hard right now.
Yeah.
This is why you Willie D.
Yep. I'm fucking up.
Are you though?
Yeah.
You're giving us. You're curating the scene. I think that's hard work. You can't fuck up. It's still work. You know, like the Jungle Cruise operators. Like they might flub a joke or two, but look, you're entertaining people all day. You're allowed to fuck up. You're working.
Do they memorize those?
They have like a menu of jokes essentially, like Disney approved dad jokes. There's like 7 pages of jokes.
Yeah.
And then they can, it's, you know, a build your own dialogue of which jokes you like, which you don't. And then you have to have like the important joke, the backside of water joke and whatnot. So you have to build it and curate it, but it's also an experience.
Sure. Yeah.
It seems fun telling shitty dad jokes.
The same one all day.
Yeah, but it gets like razor sharp, dude. By the end of the day, people are leaving
You're
in tears.
crushing.
Yeah, you're just murdering, dude. It's an open mic the whole time.
Oh my god.
You get to work on your delivery and your presence. I would rather do the Jungle Cruise than the
Universal tour.
That seems like a job.
Yeah.
For an hour? I mean, sure, Jimmy Fallon plays in and out, but that's a long ride.
I think it's so funny that they use those clips. Like, here's Jimmy Fallon to like help me like with your tour, and it's like, you think I'm falling for this? Like, how dumb are tourists? Dude.
It's very tongue in cheek, though.
It's not.
Hey, I'm Jimmy Fallon, and this is my good friend. And then, you know, the operator says his name. It's fun. It's quirky.
No, I think it's for dumb people.
Oh, I'm pretty dumb, though. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, dude. And most of America's
my
pretty
favorite
dumb.
part is getting a giant donut and having that in my lap for the hour of the ride and just eating that donut.
That's a pretty good idea. You go to Simpsons Land first. Yeah.
That's how I end. That's how you end a Universal trip, I think.
With the tour, a donut in the tour.
Yeah.
That's a pretty solid ending to the day.
And you get to chill and just walk back to your car. It was a good time.
Yeah.
Especially if it's the last tour, like there's no one else. It gets a little emptier. It's a nice walk. I went one time, I think, right before Thanksgiving, where the whole park, you felt like a sardine. It was 30 people wide. You were like cramped. I'm surprised there wasn't like a riot or something.
I'd rather die.
Yeah, well, butterbeer's good, and I like that Harry Potter ride.
Oh, I thought you were talking about Disney. Oh, yeah, we were talking about Universal. I'd still rather die.
No, die in Hogwarts. That's where you die. If you had to die in anywhere in that line, okay? Let's say
the Harry Potter line.
Yeah, of the
to Universal
the
line?
escape to Hogwarts. I don't even know what it is. The one where you sit in the thing,
okay,
and then the dragon attacks you.
All right.
There's that queue.
I don't know. I had Fast Pass, so I didn't really.
All right, you know what? Fuck you.
That's why I'm not going back, because if I don't have Fast Pass, I'm not going to a theme park anymore.
Okay, that's fair.
That's why I'll never go, because I won't be able to afford one.
You
ever.
will, because all of our people going to patreon.com/the Buddy System Co. To help us pay some bills are going to give you money for a Fast Pass.
First thing we're going to buy is Fast Pass.
We're going to Disneyland, though, dude.
When we get that first check from Patreon.
Yeah, we're going to Disneyland.
Yeah.
And I mean, dude, I'm so excited. We have to. Have you been to Avengers Campus, bro?
No.
Have you seen Spider-Man do his flips?
Hey, guess what, though?
Super dope.
I don't care.
Oh, you'll love it. It's cool.
I
It's
really would rather.
There's hot girls and hot guy.
I would.
See, I could do the Jungle Cruise. That's what I'm saying, okay? I got plenty of dad jokes for you.
That's not a dad joke. That's sexist. You can't say that. You can't say that on a Disney cruise, dude. No way. Hot girls and no, not acceptable.
Whatever, dude. I think there should be like a jungle after dark where at like 10 o'clock they serve alcohol on the boats and you get it's an hour journey and it's just
it's really
an
hour.
No, make it an hour so that people can drink. People can bring their food on board. They drink. They hang out, and you just give them 3 skippers to tell jokes or something and have a good time. Let them sit down, play some music. I don't know. That would be an experience I'd pay for. That'd be dope.
Yeah, one time I went to the aquarium in Long Beach, and it was like, I don't know, I guess like adults night or whatever. So you could go and like they had drinks.
Fuck the sharks.
Yeah, you go fuck the sharks. You watch the whales have sex. It's pretty crazy. You know how they have donkey shows? We had a whale show. It was pretty wild. No, they just had like these like drink booths. So you get like a mixed drink or whatever it may be, and just fucking walk around and pet the fish and shit, dude. It's pretty dope.
That's probably the worst day for the starfish.
Yeah.
Just drunk people poking the fuck out. I'm like, ow, dude, stop. I'd rather have the kids smack me.
But it was weird because there were still a lot of kids there, so I was like, "This is weird." Like
at an aquarium,
yeah,
I love
yeah.
aquariums. A good
aquariums. A good aquarium is awesome.
Because I would never in my life see a jellyfish otherwise. Like seeing shit like that, where you're like, "This is cool." Or a seahorse.
My standard for a good aquarium is if you have the thing that goes over. Yeah. If you don't have one of those, you're out.
Yeah,
you're out of the running.
There's a gigantic aquarium on Maui. I don't know if it's still open.
Why?
Because it's right there, bro. There's tourists. It's gigantic.
Is it just the ocean? They're just like, hey, look, it's our
It's
aquarium.
not an aquarium. I'm sorry. It's the Maui Ocean Center.
Ah, okay.
So
do they use the natural habitat to show off stuff?
Sort of. Yeah. Yeah.
Cool.
It's kind of like built into the landscape.
Okay, yeah.
And it is still bar none the best aquarium. I've never been to Dubai, but I'm sure they have a great aquarium.
I'm sure they do. I went to the one in the Mall of America, and that was pretty good.
It's just a pool.
It's pretty much just a pool, but it was over top. They had all kinds of sharks and all that shit, like seals and all that shit.
Every time
I'm
there,
wild.
I want to see a shark fuck up a fish.
I don't think they do that.
I understand
they must feed them though, right?
They have to.
They don't show that to people.
But I also
like, this is too barbaric.
I also think that like they do it so that it's not competing ecosystems. You know, so like the sharks get fed up top, and then everything else that eats at the bottom stays at the bottom. So there's no overlap. I think
the sharks don't attack.
Yeah, they have like docile sharks with open water fish and whatnot, and they kind of keep to themselves like naturally, which is still fucking dope.
Which is a bold move.
Yeah.
Like, what if that shark gets hungry, just decides to have some fucking turtle
That's why you
soup?
Gotta feed them, though. You have to
good
feed
point.
them.
Good point. Yeah.
But my favorite part is like they know that giant wall that you are looking into the pool of the world where there's sharks just swimming in a circle. They know that that's the best part because they always put chairs there. They're like, you're going to be here for a little while.
Oh, yeah.
Why don't you sit down?
You're going to want to see this shit. Yeah.
That's where they should sell the drinks. That's right there. Set the bar up right there.
Yeah. Have you ever like been onto one of those walls where they have like whales and shit back there?
Yeah,
it's fucking wild, dude. You walk up, you're like, "Why are you so big?"
Yeah,
like,
and then I'm like, "This is gonna break, right?"
Yeah, this isn't gonna hold. There's no way.
Who checks this?
Yeah, how often? Where's the inspection sticker? I want to know how many miles this has seen.
How many more inches is this allowed to flex before it just cracks?
Right.
Scary. Like glass bottom boats, those are dope. You ever go on those?
No.
Super fun. If we went, they take you over like
gets too choppy and they're like, hold your breath.
Sometimes it does suck though because it is choppy and it's just murky and you're like, oh, it's just green light coming from the bottom. Okay.
Oh, so there's a light underneath. That makes sense. Yeah.
Oh, and then they always do the. I'm gonna spoil it for anyone who doesn't go on this tour, but you'll get scared anyway. Is they'll have a snorkeler like come up like in front of the glass while everyone's looking and scare the shit out of everybody. Sometimes during Halloween, they'll make it look like a dead body and scare the shit out of everybody.
That's hilarious.
Fishermen are fucking dark, and it's hilarious.
Well, yeah, they have to be. What a miserable lifestyle.
I don't know. It seems fun if you like fishing. I guess at this point, though, you're just dragging nets across the ocean. That doesn't seem fun. People die for like crabs.
Dangerous.
And shit,
yeah, it's dangerous.
But you make like 6 figures.
I'm willing.
Would you do it? You
probably not.
You do that. What's the
deadliest
craziest job you would do for money?
I don't know.
Yeah, I definitely wouldn't go crabbing. Not in Alaska.
No, it's too cold.
There's never good days.
I'd rather like dig at an archaeology site in Egypt or something. I'd rather do that
with a toothbrush though, because
that's
you gotta
fine,
be
dude.
gentle and shit. And then they laugh at you and they're like, don't tell him about the electric toothbrush. Let him keep going. He's doing such a good job.
No, electric toothbrush would be too rough, I think, on the old fossils, if you will.
I wanted to be an archaeologist.
Really?
Yeah.
That'd have been cool.
Seemed like a cool job.
Like studying for 40 years to not find anything. And then you find like an old penny somewhere and you're like, this is my magnum opus or whatever the fuck it's called.
Yeah, you make it into a pin.
Yeah.
This is now my seal or my wax.
This is my dissertation. This paid off my loans.
The history of the copper of the penny that I found.
Yeah.
From 1890.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I thought it'd be cool. An archaeologist or just a geologist. I liked getting those geodes and trying to crack. I didn't have the delicate hand. I'd always just smash the rock, but they would have like pre-made geodes that you could crack open. I always tried those.
The guild leader from my WoW guild majored in geology.
That's dope. That's cool.
Yeah, it was useless though. No jobs for geology. Rocks. Yeah, good one. I don't know. He's like a computer guy. So.
I guess. I think it's cool. I think geology probably is cool when you think about it, and then you go to study, and you're like, "This is boring."
Super boring. I don't even think it's cool to go study.
It's not even hard. It's just we're different sizes of sand is what we're looking at.
Right. But how is this rock formed?
But
how does that differ from how this rock is formed?
What are they called? Flashlights. I forgot the word. Sorry. when they have like those UV flashlights and they take them over the river and shit glows, it's crazy to me. It's beautiful.
What's glowing?
The rock, like there's like certain minerals in it that react to UV light. Sometimes it burns, like it doesn't burn, but it looks like lava, like bright orange when you shine the light over it during the day. It looks super dope.
Cool.
That's also what's on my TikTok.
Have you ever seen lava?
Yes.
Really?
Yes. But like from super far.
Yeah.
Super far.
Yeah. I've never seen lava.
It stinks. It
stinks?
Yeah.
I guess that makes
like
sense.
Eggs, the sulfur.
Oh, yeah, that makes sense.
Did I tell you about how they let a class of 5th graders go hiking through a semi-active volcano caldera?
I think so.
Dude, I'm such a 90s baby because you can't do that. They would not let you do that now, but they were like, take our children.
No, because kids don't listen good enough.
Go to for the week. The
whole week.
Yeah. Well, it was like 3 days, but it was like travel, and then the field trips in between. But we saw everything, and part of that was going through an active volcano zone. Like you could smell it. It was sulfur the whole time. We were, but that's hella sketch, bro.
I mean, speaking of volcanoes, you saw the eruption that happened this week, right?
In Tonga.
Holy shit, dude. And everybody was like, oh my God, tsunami. I haven't heard shit. Nothing has happened.
Have you seen, well, there's some places that got hit with like a high tide and like wrecked their shit. But
but
it's a tsunami surge, I would say.
What if they get one later? It's just
possible.
Like, is it?
Yeah.
Did
you see those pictures and videos of the from space? Mm-hmm. Where it just shockwaves across the planet, and you're like, "Oh, we're all gonna die soon."
Yeah, but ain't shit happened, dude. Everybody was like, "Oh my gosh!" People were like, "I'm like, dude, we live in Riverside. Like, if anything, best case scenario, we have a river again. Like, right? I think we'll be fine.
It floods L.A. and now Riverside became L.A.
That's perfect. L.A. becomes a water city." Mm-hmm. You can still use the buildings that are there, like above where the water.
LA turns into Water World, where they're trading with dirt.
Well, I mean,
land is so scarce that they trade in jars of dirt.
Yeah, because we're not letting them up on our land. No. You LA people gotta fucking stay there.
So much time looking down at us, they can stay there.
Yeah.
Rude.
It's weird to look down at us.
Unless you book shows, then holler at
hit us up. We'll do your fucking pontoon boat.
I'm trying to get a giant jungle cruise going.
I'll do a riverboat show. I don't give a fuck,
that seems
dude.
fun. I think we talked about it.
Like in Red Dead 2.
Oh,
like that kind of boat.
You go up in between the poker games where they take intermission and they get a half an hour up, and you just talk to everybody.
And everybody's pissed because they just lost money.
Oh, that
sounds like a great time.
Who's winning? Woo! Who's losing?
Sounds like everybody's gonna like me as much as they like me at normal shows. So
they'd be like, you can't bring a weapon unless it's a 6-shooter.
Ooh, here we go.
You
Now
can
we're talking.
Only bring Colt,
Yeah.
like a single action army. But you only bring one.
Made before 1930. That's the rule.
Yeah.
I'm-
Offhand too. It has to be holstered on your offhand side, so that if something happens, it looks cool still.
yeah, of course. You can't do this, like pull it from your quick hip. That's fucking boring.
Unless
dude.
you're Ocelot from Metal Gear Solid, the dude that tosses.
Unless
up.
you pull both. If you have two and you pull them both out from quick hip, I'm fine with that.
No, it has to be cross.
Blah, blah.
You have to pull
wow.
across,
All right.
bro.
Your standards are higher than mine.
I want some John Wick shit. There
Yeah.
should be a cowboy John Wick. That would be cool.
Yeah.
Where he like turns the gun around and beats people in the head because he only got 6 shots.
Yeah, I think they should throwback John Wick to a
Yeah.
different era. I think that'd be cool.
John Walk. It could be Mexican. He could be a Mexican cowboy.
I don't think that's necessary.
Dude,
but I'm
that's
all
dope.
for it.
There's no Mexican cowboys. Zorro's a swordsman.
I feel like most cowboys were probably Mexican.
Hell yeah, that's why. Why don't we have one?
Did you know a lot of them were like Confederate soldiers that like had to flee?
Really?
Yeah. Yeah, a lot of cowboys were like Confederate soldiers that like, their name got sullied. I don't know if that's the proper way to use it, but I got like raked over the coals. I hate using expressions, but you just use two back to back.
It's like National Treasure movie right in front of you.
Yeah. So like basically like their names got ruined. So they're like, well, I have to go, and they just became outlaws, and they just moved west because there was no law, like there's no rules.
They were frontiersmen.
Yeah.
Here's a town.
I can still have my slaves here.
This town ain't big enough for the both of us.
This ain't United States yet.
I don't see no American flag.
All I see is dirt.
Just me, Bertha, and my 2 pistols.
Start digging.
That sounds fun. Everybody but people stunk.
Oh yeah, dude.
Someone on the run in the middle of the desert. Just got out of the mountains, warm, sweaty.
And they still be fucking, dude. People fucked a lot.
Yeah, I mean, what else?
People
is there
just
to do?
fuck, man.
Yeah, there's no internet, dude. What else are you gonna do?
Yeah.
That's the best thing to happen
And
in your
if
day.
there's only one girl,
What's her name? What's the name? What do you name your town bike?
Elaine.
I'm okay with it. She's not happy about it, but Elaine becomes our gonslinger then, because she's sick of it. She's sick of the man plowing his way through town.
Literally plowing.
She's gonna take this town at gunpoint. I don't know. I couldn't do it. I think I could if I could skip like through time and reappear and live the life. I'd want to be like a knight.
I want to go to the future.
Well, you can't go that way. You can only go in the past. Duh, science, bro.
Can I just be born right now?
You are though. That's the thing. You're
Oh.
in this here. Be fun, bro. Revolutionary War. You think you could do the
No.
single shot? That seems stressful. I bet that's where anxiety was created.
Where is the calmest time in in history? I just want to live in 2000.
The first day when Adam was the only thing here, he was like, "Hey, man, this is nice."
Yeah, I just want to live in like 2008.
I want to live in 1999, where the only worry was like our computers are gonna break.
Yeah, the Twin Towers were still standing.
Mm-hmm. It's a different world.
Yeah,
I
agree.
probably wouldn't be able to get shows though.
Probably not. It's a
What was I
problem.
doing in 1999?
Going to elementary school.
Climbing in an active volcano as a fat child. They're like, hey, this is for George. He might die this year, so let's let him see the world.
Yeah, they're like, this is a weight limit, but we think he'll be fine.
George has to come after the class shows up because the plane's going to crash.
You really have to be careful walking on this edge of this volcano. It might cave in if you're too fat.
Hey, George. Can you just kind of watch the rear so that make sure we're all safe? Fucking goddamn it.
You're the anchor, dude.
I would always like volunteer because I joined hiking club in high school and I was still fat, so I would always volunteer to be the rear so that no one could tell me so I wouldn't agree to be the front to the pace leader and then eventually drift back to the rear. I would just be there so that I could be out of breath already and just straggle along while no one's watching.
That's sad.
There was one hike that I was like, we should have definitely signed a permission form because you're scaling like a cliffside. It's probably maybe this table wide of a walkway. Like it'd be difficult if you wanted to go that way and I wanted to go the other way.
Right.
And you're looking up at the freeway from like 600 feet up, like
really
near top of the mountain. Yes,
where it's like certain death if you fell.
Yeah. It's again in high school.
Is it in Hawaii or did you fly to California for this experience?
No, it was in Hawaii. Hawaii.
So sorry.
Hawaii. Yeah.
Hawaii.
Yeah. Because like there's part of the hike where you can turn around, but there's the longer part of the hike.
This is the Rubicon, okay? Once you pass this point.
Yeah, because then what you're doing, if you take the long ways, you're going up and then around the peak, which is shorter, and then it takes you back down to the bottom where you parked your car. So
every mountain should have like a slide going down. Like if you have a trail going up, I need
we have to do those alpine slides too.
Yeah,
we really need Patreon to take off.
Yeah. We got a lot of things.
A lot of
planned.
content, guys.
A lot of content we want to shoot. So fucking subscribe so we can actually do it.
Yeah, it'd be so fun. Those look dangerously fun.
Yeah, that's perfect. Mm-hmm. At this point in our life where we're like almost midlife crisis, like it's coming up. Like I can feel it.
If I die, okay.
Yeah.
That's fine.
But like if you die, like like we'd feel that way. I'd feel that way about you dying too, but I'd feel that way about myself dying. But it would still be a tragedy. You know, because like if you get too old, then it's like, fuck you, alpine skiing or whatever the fuck it's called. Alpine roller coasters. What are they?
Yeah.
Alpine
slides?
Alpine slides?
Yeah.
Like, what are you doing at 43?
I mean, when I was a kid, I used to just ride cardboard boxes down grass hills.
Yeah.
We used to find some steep fuckers,
too. Yeah, when you were a kid.
Oh, boy.
Yeah.
And it would, like, bottom out, and there was, between the bottom of the hill and the road was maybe 40 feet. So you kind of had to, like, scoot off the box to stop yourself. Otherwise, you go into traffic. Thankfully, it was in, like, the countryside of Maui where there's, like, farms and shit. So there wasn't a lot of traffic. It's probably also, like, 1995. And that's when I realized we were poor.
Dude, why do I feel like an alpine slide is going to make me, like it's going to hurt, like, my knees, my shins, or my nuts?
Probably, yeah.
All three?
Yeah. I feel like those alpine slide or those alpine activities always make you hurt in weird places that you're like, that kind of sucks. Like if you've never really gone ice skating before and you keep on like a rental skate, especially for a long time, your feet hurt in weird places and you're like, oh, I didn't even consider that. I feel like an alpine slide is like that, where you get in and you're like, oh, why are my hips bruised? You know, like what happened?
Yeah, it's like shit that you're not used to, like hitting or muscles
even, like,
you're not
bumping,
used to using.
You know, like you
yeah. Yeah.
How much is it?
I have an alpine slide video.
Let's go.
But can you hand me that aux cord down there?
Yes, sir. Dude, it looks like I saw The Matrix. I'm
caught
up.
Yeah,
fully caught up. I liked it.
Yeah, right.
I liked what it was, but I could see if you were upset of what you were looking forward to if you're a fan of The Matrix.
Yes. Yeah, if you were I was trying to tell you, it's like if you're looking for the first movie, you're not going to get that. Like
right.
Because we're past that. We've been past that for 3 movies.
Yeah.
Or
and
2
it's
movies.
Also, I guess if you were I think it's appropriate as well if it stays in that lore of if that world was real and this is what would happen, this is kind of the Matrix you would get.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. I was like, this actually kind of makes sense. This fits. And they're like, people are like, oh, you're just going to make the first 3 movies like a game? I'm like, yeah, I mean, that's basically what it was. Like, that, like, this is not that crazy. Like, this actually makes sense to me.
Yeah. It made too much sense. And it was very tongue in cheek and a little too meta, if that makes sense.
Yeah, it was a little too meta, but I wasn't mad at it.
Yeah.
Like with the thing with like NPH and he was like using like bullet time, I was like, whoa, like, okay, like this is weird and I don't know if I like it or not, but I see what you're doing. Mm-hmm. And I had no problem with it.
Expanding on the world and in an appropriate way. It's like none of it didn't make sense.
Well, it's like The Matrix also advanced.
Right.
It's been 20 years. It's like this wasn't
60.
whatever the fuck, 60 years.
Just watched
and
it.
Keanu Reeves looks amazing still.
Yeah. Well,
did
except
you see,
when he comes out of the thing.
well, yeah. But like, did you notice how they had to be like, except for you. You know, you look fucking great. Like, we get it.
Did you notice how they had to add wrinkles to Niobe because
Yeah,
black don't crack?
Yeah, because Jada Pinkett looks too fucking good.
Yeah, they were like, hey, if both of these fuckers are our leads and we're 60 years is supposed to pass, this is stupid. They look the same. Absolutely the same, almost.
Yeah.
I enjoyed it, though. I
did too.
It did.
The more I think about it, the more I reflect on it, the more I enjoy it too.
Yeah. It felt more like a piece. Like, I understood, I guess, what Lana Wachowski, I think, was kind of doing and saying with the movie and the work that they directed. I don't know what they go by, of being forced, Hollywood forcing that sequel almost, and being pressured. And I think the Merovingian has some short dialogue. My favorite cameo, by the way, the Merovingian just popping up out of nowhere to yell at everyone in French. I really liked that. You know, he's the homeless bearded dude when they meet Smith for the first time. I think it's the first time they all plug into the Matrix at the same time through the mirror after they rescue Neo. Spoiler, I guess.
Wow.
I don't know.
I enjoyed the new one or the old? Are you talking about the first one?
The new one.
I don't know. I was confused. I'm confused now. I don't know. So much happened.
It did though, but I enjoyed it. I didn't enjoy the choreography as much, but
it wasn't as good as the originals. The fight scenes weren't as good.
No, unfortunately.
What did you think about the whole Morpheus thing?
I was okay with it.
Yeah. I liked the guy. If I didn't like the guy so much, I would have been less okay with it.
Right, yeah.
But I liked that guy.
Yeah, I liked that he was kind of how you were introduced to the robot side of things, the machine experience of I don't want to do this. What else is there? I need something else. What am I seeing? That
he's an NPC, dude.
Yeah, but he's the Rosencrantz and Guildenstern of like I'm usually in between things, but how do I experience this with you? That bead thing I really love. That interface where the
yeah.
Yeah,
because it was cool. It was like, oh, like this is a new thing. Like they added things. It's like, yes, they've made developments. Like that's, I don't know. It wasn't just like the same recycled shit. Like I actually enjoyed it, but I know a lot of dumb people are upset by it. But so you ready to watch some alpine sliding?
Yes,
I don't know if this is a first person view the whole time or what, but
I'm okay with it. Oh, there's some music. Of course, there's music. I don't need music.
I know, right? So what exactly are you on? Okay, so this is basically just a water slide on land.
With a cart. I assume it's some kind of cart, you know? Because you can see the people on the other side. He's sitting in something. Doesn't seem safe. I kind of feel like
not seem safe.
Kind of feel like I can get aerodynamic enough to do a barrel roll at the very least.
Yeah. Oh, this person's getting their ass beat though.
Crazy. I mean, I think they're different routes.
You think?
Yeah.
Oh, they're catching up though.
Yeah.
Whoa,
seems fun.
Whoa, it does seem fun, but it seems raggedy, dude. Are those all potholes that I have to avoid while driving? Because I don't want them to do that, dude. It's like driving on the
fast. All right,
it's like driving on the 91.
And who checks those carts?
How do you get to the top? Do I have to climb stairs? Because fuck that, dude.
I'm sure that you can take the ski lift because that's where these are.
Oh, right. That's perfect.
Until that pipe explodes underneath you.
Now, are you actually like steering, or is this more just like it just like the momentum takes you? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like a bobsled.
Feel the rhythm.
Do they really steer? Like it's more like a lean, right?
Kind of.
I guess I don't understand. There's a driver.
Dries is the driver.
Right.
No, I'm the driver.
You see Jamaica, 4 bobsled teams qualified for the Olympics.
Good for them. They're like, hey, we need another movie.
Yeah. We need some recognition, please.
This is fun. Where is this?
I don't know.
Park City? What? We're in a simulation, bro. This place is called Park City. Next to laundry cleaners.
I mean, that looked cool. I still want to know like what they're writing on.
Go to the comments. I want to see what people talk shit about it. Because someone's always got something. That seems like a fun experience. And then some fuck's going to be like, well, obviously you're not lubing your tires. Otherwise, those turns would be way too dangerous.
Where are they?
Are there no comments? Did YouTube disable comments forever for the better of humanity?
Oh, here we go.
You're right, Utah.
Yep.
Utah? There's no, like, permits and stuff. They're like, hey, as long as nobody dies, I guess, just kind of have at it.
Whoa, this person says, accidents happen, but I still will try this for sure. Now, what accident?
I like how you're living, Tongan Traveler. I like it.
What happened?
Trying to do a barrel roll.
It's like he went there and had a terrible incident, and then he was like, I'll still do it, though. It was a good time.
I broke my ankle. I'll be back next month, though. It was fun.
Oh, here we go. Is this the amusement park where a man and his little boy were severely burned when they fell off the slide and came into contact with it at a turn because the metal was too hot?
Or they were going too fast?
Yeah, maybe it's on them. Maybe this is a fucking user error.
Yeah. Maybe they were creating that heat with the friction like Sonic the Hedgehog.
This comment, this ride killed many people.
What's its kill streak, though? Does it have a UAV, or are we talking like chopper gunner?
A nuke? Yeah. Last comment, fun, but only for the rich brats.
Ugh.
Ooh, okay.
It can't be that expensive. This looks like one of those at your own risk. There looks like there's some dude named Brent at the top that kind of tells you to put a helmet on and then leave the helmet before you leave.
Yeah.
And then somehow beats you down. There's also a Brent-looking dude at the bottom going, all right, give me that, and then get out of here.
So it's basically just like, you remember the big cart, like a big wheel? Remember big wheels?
No.
All right.
I mean,
fuck, I don't know how.
That's a goal in hip-hop, right?
They had 3 wheels that were made of plastic. And there were small wheels.
The trikes?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's called a big wheel, though.
It's called a trike.
It's definitely called
tricycle.
a big wheel.
There's 3 wheels. That's tricycle, bro.
I'm just gonna, oh my god, with the privacy errors. Why is your connection not good? Anyway, I'll just bring
VPNs,
this up.
dude. I'm hacking.
Look, right there. Big wheel. Bam. Big wheel, tricycle in parentheses. Big wheel is more important than tricycle.
Big wheel is Kleenex. It is a tricycle. And I was poor, I don't remember a big wheel.
A tricycle.
I don't know.
It's
I don't
plastic,
like your privilege.
first of all.
Exactly.
It's plastic.
I had to make my toys out of a rice bag.
No. You had the tricycles that, like, all the wheels are the same size. They had the little thing that you could stand on in the back and, like,
those are fun
yeah,
too.
Exactly.
Those
you had the ones from the 60s. This is what 90s kids had.
Those survived the nukes, bro. That's
they
why we
did.
still have
They're
those.
still around.
Yeah.
Perfect for Jigsaw to ride around on. Fucking creep. Anyway, I forgot. So it's, dude, if it's one of those going down, I'm in, bro. But the problem with a big wheel is, like, for the wheel to turn, the pedals also have to go.
I want to go boxcar racing.
Nope.
That's fun.
Nope.
No?
Dangerous.
Yeah.
What's a box? It's just how come it's a box car? Why isn't it just a car? It's just downhill, no engine racing.
Yeah. That's what you were doing, dude. Like, it seems safer too, and you have more control. That you are steering.
Don't they go safe or straight?
No. You go through turns and stuff. You have to control.
Are you sure you're not thinking like a luge?
No. I've been to a boxcar racing track. It was super weird because it was like behind a Sam's Club in like the middle of a warehouse district. But it makes sense if you need.
What a bunch of fucking losers,
if you need that much space. It was dope. There was.
Dude, I imagine they have like belt, like, treadmills on the track to help them go faster, like boost
that would be cool,
like Mario Kart.
Well, they engineered the boxcar differently, like, so that there were certain cars that could reach a dangerous speed, and then there were like the kid cars that had like wider axles and just couldn't go faster.
Aerodynamic.
Yeah.
How come boxcar racing isn't like in the X Games or like in the Olympics? Because it fucking should.
Because it was
dude.
A Disney Channel original movie, and it sucked.
Disney, you have the power to make Olympic sports.
I don't remember what it was called or something.
I think I know what you're talking about. Is it the one where the kid like built it with his dad?
Yeah, like spina bifida or something.
Mach 2 or some dumb shit. Because he can't walk, so he can't go Mach 5. He'll break him.
Yeah. They had a whole scene where they were watching marbles roll down a hill. Like, that's okay. You're gonna check the traction of the track so that he can have the you can pick your right lane. Okay, man. Okay.
Are you sure this wasn't just an episode of Malcolm in the Middle?
It might have been.
Just
I'm not entirely sure.
Brian Cranston and Frankie Muniz building a boxcar sounds like a Malcolm in the Middle episode.
You might be right. I don't know.
Sounds like a whole season,
Dude,
to be honest.
3 decades into your life, everything just kind of becomes this overlapping layer of life. Just
Everything is a
find
sitcom.
It.
It's just like, oh, is this? I don't know what's real or not anymore.
Don't. Just like the Matrix. Just like the Matrix.
Not that
bro.
crazy.
You didn't know what. I like that. It felt like. Tell me if this makes sense. Where like when the original Matrix trilogy kind of felt like an over-the-shoulder, like third-person experience of the Matrix, and then this new one, not quite first-person, but like more direct. Like if you take cover in Gears of War, it gets all close, and you have a more visceral like experience with it because you weren't sure if it was real or not. You track what I'm saying?
Like the stuff that's happening in the movie?
Yeah.
Yeah. You're a little unsure of like where it's like, does Neo have power here or not? It's like,
is he out of his fucking mind?
Yeah,
that makes a lot of sense too. I relate to that.
Yeah, it could totally be that.
And
they could have went that route.
It's also not that. You know?
Yeah.
With the layers that they've now introduced, it could still be. They could still like, no, you're out of your mind, dude.
Yeah. Yeah.
You've been in a padded cell for 19 days, and that's why you look the same.
That could be the next movie. Like it could, like he could wake up like that. But I also, I mean, I know we've been talking about it now, but kind of spoiler. Like they kind of set it up for, like they could continue it.
Yeah.
If they wanted to, they could keep going with it. I don't think they will. It didn't
I think
get
they
good.
will.
It didn't get a good enough reception.
But I think it's now renewed for long enough, so when they have to do it again, they will. It's not like they can let that property go. They're like, oh, we can
still make money
do something
off
with
this,
this, you know. So I'm sure in like another
2 years,
8
oh,
years,
you
maybe.
think?
Yeah.
No. Yeah. I think you do a whole new trilogy, dude.
With that
every
blue-haired
2
girl and
years.
shit.
No, fuck
new
her.
people, new cast every time.
You just do Neo and Trinity. You just fucking shit up, dude. Just being superheroes in the Matrix, dude.
That's not fun. There's no conflict there, dude. What's she gonna do? Break up with him? Ugh, no, she's not. He's the one. They're Adam and Eve at this point.
You sound like me talking about every superhero movie.
There's no conflict. You know how it's going to go.
You know how it's going to end.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This journey, not fun anymore.
Yeah, exactly.
We had the journey. Long journey. My favorite, I think, though, is still like scenes is the robots. I can't help it. I watched it again. I was like, this is still the best part of the trilogy.
In the third one?
The robots.
Really?
Yeah, I really enjoy that scene.
Wow.
Even though everyone gets slaughtered. Knuckle up.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, he's pissing metal. Like that means anything, you know?
Yeah, it's pretty dope.
That's on par with the first Neo's fighting Morpheus.
Yeah.
Those are my two favorites.
That's a great scene.
Not a whole lot of memorable scenes in this new one. I see people's gripes with it, but I disagree.
Well, and when I told people that I saw it, and they're like, "How was it?" I was like, "Don't pay money to go see it, but like see it. Like if you enjoyed the first 3, like watch it. Like you'll get some enjoyment out of it. Like you're not a cinematographer, like you're not an expert. Just fucking enjoy the movie.
Critic,
just enjoy the movie.
This one's fan service. It really was. It was a lot of fan service.
I'm fine with that. It was great. I want a video game now.
That'd be fun.
Which, I mean, it seemed like they were kind of leaning into that with the whole Unreal Engine demo anyway.
Who, though? Like, you know, what do you do? Who's experienced? Because I feel like they like to do that with that property. That's kind of on par where you get someone else's, like the Animatrix between the Matrix movies and then the video game. Because the sequels make way more sense if you played Enter the Matrix. Like you already know who half of those captains are. You're introduced to basically the entire supporting cast.
You're missing some context.
Yeah. Which they kind of button up, but it's the relationships are so important when you.
But like, there's enough context in the movies to
almost
for you to figure it out.
Almost, you're just like, oh, who's this beautiful black girl piloting this
with this fucking weird hairdo?
Nobody can pilot maintenance. I can. Okay. I believe you. I believe you. Thank you. Do it again.
Jada Pinkett always looks stoned, dude. She eyes always look half closed.
Maybe that's why they all had to start wearing glasses. Maybe that's why everything's green. Maybe it's really a Cheech and Chong movie disguised as a simulation.
Maybe. I will say the fashion in the new movie, not very good.
No.
Very poor. They tried to like redo the original like style, and they just failed.
Yeah.
Like,
well, I feel like the original ones were like the first time your good guys wear black. That theme,
and it was like, I don't know, it was like badass. Like this one, it was more like punk. Like there was just a bunch of fucking punk rock bitches with guns. It's like, where the fuck did these people come from?
It felt what you would think
they tried too hard.
What you would think the future would look like in 1998, almost in terms of color schemes, and they used to have that single lens glasses thing that they always wear in the future.
Honestly, they looked like they played the Matrix game, and that's their avatar for the game.
That's fair.
This is just the best I could come up with. This is the best gear I got. Okay. I don't know.
I didn't like how everything got upgraded except the agents. Like now everyone can just fight agents. Because in the original trilogy, Morpheus is like, I've never seen anyone face an agent and live. Yeah. And it was a big thing because there was only 3 of them and they were still fucking shit
once
up.
one person cracks the code,
What, to dodge bullets, bro?
Yeah,
they
bro.
couldn't dodge bullets.
I know. I did like that they were like, yeah, we don't even have to like go to a phone booth anymore. We can just pull you out.
Wi-Fi.
Yeah, dude. It's like, oh, there's another upgrade. Like, wow, they made advancements. Like, this is amazing. And then the machines working with the people kind of thing. It's like, this is like the universe moved on. And it's like, this is like, because they could have just picked it up and just been like, he just comes back, But no, they just let time pass. Like, things continued after Neo died. Spoiler alert.
I mean, you kind of deduced that from the trailers, right?
I didn't watch the trailers.
I watched very few. I didn't intentionally watch them, but they'd pop up on your fucking YouTube videos or something. Like, go away.
Skip. I was genuinely waiting for Lawrence Fishburne to show up at any point in time.
You got almost everyone else, I guess. Everyone that was still alive.
But besides Keanu, he would have been number 2 on the bill.
Yeah.
So
I wasn't expecting Niobe, though. I wasn't, because, I don't think she was in any of the trailers. I don't remember. I don't know. But that was a cool. I was like, oh, hey.
Yeah.
Nice.
Nice, yeah.
And the little girl as well. That was a nice drop.
Yeah, that was like, whoa.
I was also like, whoa, she's super pretty.
Hey.
Why you so hot, girl?
Yeah.
Why programs so hot? The programs were hotter than all of the real people.
Well, duh.
Rude.
That's how it should be.
Rude.
That makes you want to stay there.
Yeah, that's true. I would stay.
Yeah.
I'm not that person.
Big news on the gaming front this week, though, of course.
Oh, I know, dude. I don't like it.
Xbox buying Activision Blizzard for $68.7 billion. Dude, now, what a deal. This is like, I saw a list somewhere where it was like 3rd or 4th, like top.
That's crazy.
Deal, like, whatever business deal of all time after like AT&T buys fucking Verizon or whoever they bought, like, it was like 10 years
it's
ago.
It's bananas because like wasn't the Louisiana purchase for like $9? Like, didn't we buy?
It was like $9 million.
We bought it from France and they were like,
yeah, it was really cheap.
Whatever's
super
on this
cheap.
boat, you can have, bro.
Even more of a steal was Alaska.
Yeah. Oh, well, Seward's Folly, right?
Sure.
Right? I got history. Let's go.
Yeah, I don't know.
That's all I have. Yeah, they were like, they knew that.
They didn't know about oil back then, though.
No, someone knew about oil.
I don't know how that came about. I remember learning it, but I don't remember. I didn't retain that information.
It's in the Bible. Adam and Eve.
Bought Alaska.
Yeah. They were like, how much is Alaska? It's gonna cost you an arm and a leg. He's like, how about a rib? And so he gave him a rib, and he got Alaska.
Right. I think we bought it from Russia.
That's why the Garden of Eden is Anchorage, Alaska. Everybody knows that.
Right. Everybody knows that. Yeah.
Everybody knows.
Fountain of Youth is in Alaska.
Yeah.
Mount Denali.
Yup. Mount Sequoia. What mountain is in Alaska? Is it Alaska?
Denali.
No, that's a car. You're being stupid.
No, it's Mount McKinley. I think it's Denali National Forest. I think Mount McKinley is the...
Oh, okay. See, I knew you... I didn't know, but I assumed you were wrong.
Whatever, dude. Anyway,
I think would you summit a mountain with me, bro? If we had people, obviously. That
Yeah.
knew more. Okay, good.
yeah, you'd have to get me in shape first, though, because I'm not dying
let's
on a
downgrade, bro.
fucking glacier.
They've been running Spartan races
Uh-huh.
this year.
Uh-huh.
Let's do one. Let's do one.
I'm so not
Let's
in
do
shape
one.
to do that.
I know. That's fine. Let's do one. It was so fun. It was such a long time ago.
It was a long. I looked at my medal as I was walking over here today. I was like, I should take that down. 'Cause
I don't deserve it anymore.
It's like
You
that
should
was
burn
a
your
different
shield,
person,
bro.
dude. That was like literally a different decade at this point.
Yeah.
So like, yeah,
It's in a different album of your life. And that one's on the shelf. We have to do it.
yeah.
We don't have to do the long one.
We'll see.
But it also, like, if you're going to be there, why not? You're right. No, those 4 miles were rough.
Yeah. So I just have to get more active because I've not been.
Been active on online, bro. You're killing it.
Not really.
Oh.
Anyway,
I beat Metroid Dread.
this deal.
It's good. It's hard, dude. It's fucking hard. I miss those games.
Good hard.
Yeah, we're frustrating, but just you got it. It's information chunking. You're like, all right,
Yeah.
I know how to dodge this one now. I'll go back. I didn't even know you had that attack. This is fucking bullshit.
Mm-hmm.
How am I supposed to know? How am I supposed to beat this on the first try? I can't.
You're not.
No, you can't. Oh boy, it only took me 8 hours though. It's kind of short,
That is kind of short.
but
But now you gotta play it on a harder.
oh no, I'm gonna give
difficulty.
it back.
Yeah, that's how you should do it. Yeah.
I'm done. I'm done with that
Good
experience.
for you. Played it. Been there, done that.
The last boss, frustrating. So
I
frustrating.
Bet. Is it first person or is it
No,
like side
I don't know. It's
scroller?
regular
Nice.
side scrolling,
Okay.
classic.
Yeah.
But they do have like perspective shifts. Like you get an Omega cannon for like 6 times in the game, and then when you charge it, the camera pans down to like over Samus's shoulder.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, so sometimes you have to do it to like take down a big ass door or a big
Okay.
ass enemy.
Because they did first person when it was like
Metroid Prime yeah.
GameCube or
Yeah. I played that. That wasn't really for me. It was cool, but is this side scroller?
probably more like Doom than Metroid.
Yeah, that's a good
Prime was or a Metroid. What original Metroid would have been.
Yeah.
But yeah, this deal. I don't know. People are freaking out, dude. Like PlayStation people are freaking out.
It's a we. I don't like everything being like under one. Exclusive is cool,
It's
but
like
I
a
want to
conglomerate, dude.
Yeah, I want to play everything, and I don't want to have to buy something else because now this company owns 40% of the game creators.
But I mean, we're gonna buy new consoles eventually anyway. It just
guess.
might push you toward buying Xbox now. So in there, I mean, it's a good move on their part. I mean,
Yeah.
it's a great move. I mean, Xbox,
what,
if you
what
can
does their
afford it,
library include? What are some big
everything. Just name it, dude.
Right?
Fucking name it.
Spyro?
Not Spyro. Actually, I take that back. They own Beanox now.
Yeah.
So
That's what you should buy. That's a great. Good for
Yeah.
you guys. I don't know
Yeah.
what you guys are, but I'm gonna get Beanox tattooed on me.
Beanox, we're talking about Infinity Ward and Treyarch. We're talking about Blizzard, Diablo, World of Warcraft, StarCraft, the Warcraft, whole Warcraft thing. Overwatch,
That new Xbox
everything.
better be sexy.
everything, dude. So, but here's where I'm at. If I can get a WoW subscription through Xbox Game Pass,
You quit comedy.
I'm in, dude. Like, you're gonna like hook, line, and sinker. You got me.
That's a good deal, though.
Yeah,
That's a solid deal.
and Activate, like, they needed to do something. Like, their company was just falling apart. Like,
Yeah.
it was just going to shit. And they're selling it. Their person's gonna step down, and I think they're gonna kind of do like
Probably
a whole
with a
rebuild.
healthy severance package. Let's be honest.
Yeah, dude.
Let's be honest.
You think he's not getting a chunk of that 68.7
He
billion?
probably gets residuals.
I think that 0.7 billion is probably all his.
He's like, I'll leave.
Yeah, for
this
$700 million.
money?
Yeah. I mean, dude, when there's that kind of money being exchanged, it's like that's not all like just numbers in a computer. It's like, okay, I need to like liquidate some of my assets. Like I need to sell my ranch that's in Montana, and I gotta like get my oil pipeline that's being built in Alaska.
That needs to finish.
I gotta increase production there. Yeah, it's like there's more at play than just like hitting a button. Like you don't have that kind of money without like horses being dealt to.
Yeah.
It's like something like it's not just money. Like there can't be that much money that even exists.
Yeah,
It doesn't
like
even
the
make sense.
GDP of Geneva rises because it gets spread across everything. You're like, oh wow.
They're like, listen, we have like a truck full of TVs, and like, we'll take that as part of the payment. Yeah. Like, where'd we get it? I don't know. We just have
Whose
them.
truck is it? We'll take the truck too. I don't care.
Yeah. It's just, I don't know, man. That shit is so crazy. But
Yeah, they're like, we have 7 buildings. You can have whatever's in it.
yeah, you can have that whole skyscraper.
We'll just take our name off of it.
Yeah, we're gonna make some changes,
We'll
but
put the Avengers A for Activision.
yeah. In fact, it was gonna be $70 billion, but for all the little things that they're gonna have to change, they knocked it off the top. I don't fucking know. But I just think, I don't know. It's a crazy move, and if PlayStation has problems, it won't be for like 5 years.
Yeah.
You know,
That's
it's like
fair.
they still have contracts with Activision. They still have like all these things that are upstanding. So like, you're not going to see a lack of.
You might though. I'm sure there's like some exclusivity rights to certain properties.
Oh,
where
sure. Oh,
we're gonna get like movies now.
Yeah.
that
Well,
they're gonna
there's.
pump out,
Oh, I hope
you
so.
know?
But there's things like how PlayStation was getting early access for a lot of Call of Duty stuff before, where it'll probably be Xbox now. Who fucking cares? You know, it's going to be small things like skins. You know, a lot of PlayStation games give out skins for PlayStation only. It's probably going to be Xbox now.
Yeah. I'm
Big
okay.
deal.
I mean, I know I claim my blood is blue, but Xbox 360 is what kind of just injected me into gaming and online gaming, because I was too poor for like a network adapter for my PlayStation, and I graduated high school as the 360 was kind of at its peak. So that's like Xbox, that the dashboard, the sounds.
and I think with Xbox too, I think the move is to go like more into cloud gaming as well. Like they do that through Xbox Game, but like I downloaded their desktop like app just to check it out. And like they have cloud gaming.
They got you, is what you're saying.
I'm gonna have it for when they start rolling these things out. I want to see like what they're gonna do, because they have to offer some kind of special things. Like they have to do something. And one of my friends today was like, "Call of Duty's not working on PlayStation, bro. It's all over." I'm like, where did you hear this?
Go
like,
play Hitman.
It's all
Go
on the
snipe.
internet, bro. It's all over the internet. And I fucking logged on to Call of Duty right there. I was like, dude, relax. Like
I'm in a game.
The deal's not even through yet. Like, it's not even official yet.
What if it did happen that quick, though?
That would be awesome,
right?
That would be all. That would be
What
like
if
if
they're like,
Microsoft
"All right,
was
man.
like, "Chop."
This is your key.
And they're like, "Which one's the PlayStation Switch?" And they're like, "That one." And they're like, "All right, done."
Reroute.
Yeah. And just make them play with all Asian people from now on. Just Asian servers.
Fucking wrecked. You get wrecked, bro. It's not going to be a fun game.
Just get yelled at in Korean. You're like, "Can I have a teammate that I can communicate with?" Fuck.
Did you just speak North Korean, dude?
Like, how do you know the dialect?
There's one Xbox in North Korea, and it's the leaders.
This is Kim Jong Un. Yeah. My computer's about to die. Do you want to watch a couple clips before it
Yeah,
does?
let's go.
We're gonna start with a stupid one.
A stupid one?
I
I mean, stupid but epic is what it's called.
Epic.
So,
How
how could you?
at first
How
I
do
was
you
like,
get
what is
to?
going on
How do you
here?
get to this point of a party where someone's like, "Hey, man, I bet I could do insert action," and another person goes, "Definitely, bro," and then pulls out their phone and supports them. Like, how long is this? A beginning of the party activity?
No. Here's how this happened. This starts with, "Bro, I think this could happen," and then somebody goes, "No way, dude! Like, you can't do that. You can't pull that off." And they're like, "Yeah, I can." I'm like, "No, I can't." And they're like, "Fucking watch." And they're like, "Okay," and then they pull out their phone because they know their friend is stupid.
Yeah.
All right, you ready?
Let's go.
So for those just listening, we have a looks like a, let's say, a middle-aged teenager. Maybe.
Oh,
Yeah, clean Vans. Like, look at the bottom of these shoes. These are clean. I'm gonna get my charger so we can continue talking shit about this person. But keep going.
he's Vans, perhaps a Converse of sorts. He doesn't. These look like his dress shoes. Like he was like, "I'm gonna go to this party and I'm gonna fuck, bro. I'm gonna put on my cleanies." And
Yeah,
so
I'm gonna wear shoes, clean shoes. When I fuck, I can take them off to take my clothes off and then put them back on.
I don't have
Continue fucking.
Jordans, but I like to skate.
Have you ever fucked with shoes on?
No,
Me neither.
I've gotten.
Well, I take that back. You never like banged in the back of a car or like in a public park or something.
I still take my shoes off like a gentleman, bro.
You're so Asian.
I got to get comfortable.
It's the most Asian shit of all time.
Yeah, you place them at the end of the mat. You tuck your socks into the shoe so you're convenient, and then you carry on with your business. It doesn't matter if it's in the back of a 4-cylinder car. You remove your shoes. It's respectful.
It is respectful. You don't get dirt on like her panties or anything, or your panties.
Sometimes
whatever.
though, if like I'm fucking and there are things on my feet, and like I can't stop to do something, otherwise I'll get distracted. So I just take them off with my feet, including my socks. You should see it. I'm very nimble with my toes. Wink.
Impressive. When that doesn't turn me on. When
you haven't seen it.
When I sometimes when I bang and I have my socks on still, like afterwards, I like look down like at my socks. I'm like, what a fucking weirdo,
right?
Dude. Like,
I'm so glad no one walked in on me. How do I explain this?
I just like get up and while slipping sliding around, dude.
You take it off like an animal. You make eye contact and you wipe your dick off with your sock. You throw it against the window and you let it stick. You know, like when in that Adam Sandler movie where they throw pickles on the window? Yeah. That's what you do with your sock. You wipe it off your dick, you throw it at the window.
Go.
You have 2 socks. You wipe your dick off with both.
Yeah.
That's what you do.
Sounds fun.
Just giving you an option, a way out. This guy definitely does that. He
definitely still comes in his socks. There's no way he doesn't.
So there's a fire in front of his butthole.
Oh!
Even the camera.
Oh no! Oh no! This is worst case scenario. He got lit all the way on fire. Oh, I hate that video is so short. I want to see the aftermath.
So now that we've seen it, I think what happened is he had one of those butane cans that you refill lighters with instead of like just farting into the fire, bro. Why would you add an ignition source?
Right. Wait, is there audio to this? Hold on. I gotta hear what this is. Oh, they're Espanol speakers. Did you hear that?
Or this kid's name is C.
Sí.
That wasn't concern. That was entertainment.
Besto. Sí. Yeah, that's great, dude. I wish I could have heard that person scream, though. That's really what I wanted.
I mean, at least they stopped. That means those are good friends, and they laughed, and then they were concerned.
Yeah.
Like, oh, shit.
And so, what's happening, I mean, is it, like, igniting, or is it, like, have you ever seen when, like, someone takes their sock and they run a lighter down it, and it just kind of, like, lights around it, like, all the fuzz and shit around it? Have you ever seen that happen? Yeah. Is it like that, though? Like, is he actually on fire, or is it just kind of, like, catching the bullshit?
I think it depends on what his clothes are made out of.
Right.
I think it's both.
If it's synthetic, we might have a problem.
If he's got a rayon shirt on, like he's trying to fuck, then it's going to melt to your skin, bro.
Yeah. Dude, he looks so scared. This is like a college dorm probably, huh? One more time.
Sí.
Besto. Did you hear that? He started to laugh, and then they noticed it was serious, and they're like, oh, shit.
They're like, oh, that was a big... Oh. He did a jutsu.
Hilarious.
Never trust a fart. I agree, bro. But also, don't do it to like raw asshole, because it'll suck.
At least he made that good choice there.
He had the filter.
Yeah.
He had a K95 for his asshole. He had a layer of boxers and jeans.
Mm-hmm. That's what I need, I think, for my asshole.
Sanitized.
N95 mask, dude. If I can get underwear that have like something in it that when I fart, it like goes through like a what's the spray or like poopery, you know?
I don't know.
All right.
Like the drops that you put in the toilet?
Yeah, you like spray it in the toilet before you shit.
Oh, I thought it was like after. Is it before? I don't know where you're supposed to.
I think you're supposed to do it before.
I think you should just leave matches in the bathroom. No, because then it just smells like matches and shit.
Yeah,
sometimes.
I don't think you want to.
I've dropped some monsters, dude.
Yeah.
It's like a fat guy trying to hide behind a skinny tree. Just.
I like shitting at work.
You like it?
Yeah.
You leave the door open like it?
No, I like to like leave it bad and then just envision the next person walking in and just being like, what the fuck? And that makes me laugh. That makes me really happy.
You should bomb it and then leave and go, somebody
Somebody.
Murdered. Hey, was that you? Who went in before me? That's so crazy. You're the only one there.
It's the end of the day. Who's been in there the last 4 hours? Oh my god.
I know, right? It smelled like that when I got here. It's so crazy. Sewage lines must be going crazy somewhere.
Yeah.
Must be a leak. Here it's boron. Boron has a scent. Do you know they make it smell so that if it smells, you know it's leaking? Do you know that? Sometimes I forget things and it's carbon monoxide or
Boron.
That's what I hear.
Okay.
It's definitely manufactured, man. It's for safety.
These videos are all yours, by the way.
Are they?
Yeah, I didn't have any this week.
Okay. There's no intro needed, but I want this job.
Yeah.
I want this job.
I mean, what?
First off, this is
look at the fucking look at the what do they call this?
The zodiac?
The
wave, the crest,
the
current,
no,
the tsunami,
no,
the wake,
nope,
the tide,
nope,
the surface,
almost maybe. I'm like the
churning.
You're getting there.
The wave.
The surf.
The rolling with the homies, Clueless. What are you doing?
It just looks like there's a lot of waves.
Choppy.
And this guy is just choppy. Sure, but it's not. It's big waves. You know what I mean? Anyway, this guy's standing on the front of a boat. Dude.
No. This is not a boat.
What do you mean?
This is what you get in when the boat is sinking.
This is a dinghy.
This is a Zodiac.
What do you mean?
That's what it's called.
It's a special forces boat.
It's a Zodiac.
It's a boat.
It's inflatable.
It's a type of
portable.
boat.
No.
Yes, it is a type of boat.
This is a floating craft, sir.
Yeah, a boat.
And then this guy is a witch.
Everything that floats is a boat.
No.
It can be.
A floating body's still a body.
If you ride on it, it's a boat.
You're sick. No, it's not.
How is it not?
Because it's more of
a raft.
It's more of a vest at that. It starts sinking immediately if you try to ride it. I
mean, but if it's buoyant enough, it becomes a boat, and especially if you hollow it out.
Is a surfboard a boat? Is a wakeboard a boat?
Could be.
You're just supporting your theory.
Could be.
Now. Okay.
But there has to be an inside, like a hollow out thing.
I'm not okay with you calling everything a boat
rib.
The same way a hovercraft calls itself a hovercraft. It's still a Zodiac.
Whatever.
But yes, no, this fucker's on the front. The front. He looks like one of those queens on the front of a galleon, a ghost galleon with like the vines coming out of her. Like he looks like the crown.
Like this is not his first time he's done this either.
Oh, for sure. He does it so well.
Does it every day.
So well.
All right, here we go. Let's see.
How do you get this job? This is a hobby thing, right?
Oh, wait. Oh, he's flying.
Yeah.
Holy
he
shit.
He jetpacks onto a boat.
We have 80s action movie music. Okay. Yo.
Right. He's Iron Manning onto a ship.
Dude, what if they just give out right then?
Yeah, right. Oh, I knew 20% wasn't going to make me make it.
Yo, this is wild.
It's probably loud as fuck, too.
I'm amazed I can do it over water.
Why?
I don't know. It just doesn't seem like it would like...
It's not a Harrier. It's not a hoverboard, bro.
Dude, I just don't understand how that could even work.
Boards don't work over water.
Like, I don't know. Like, I just don't understand.
Because it's not generating thrust. It's generating lift. He's a helicopter, basically. He's pulling him up. And so he's using those as like, because it's like those big propeller thingies. They're like jet engines, I guess. But
that's got to push off something.
Not necessarily. It just has to make you.
It just has to propel.
Yeah. It's not you're not kicking off the wall in a pool. You're swimming.
I guess, dude. I don't know, man.
Still cool. How do you get that job? How do I want to do that? That looks like fun.
Fucking go to West Point, probably.
That was a dream of mine for like a month.
Yeah. How quickly did you give up on that?
When I realized I was dumb and I couldn't see the board.
Yeah.
I was like, I probably shouldn't.
Like, I need glasses. I don't think.
I don't think I want army glasses. You get cancer from that.
Yeah, I don't think they're gonna take you if you can't see.
I'm willing. They'd find me a job. 100%.
He'll die.
Yeah,
Just send him in. He'll die.
Yeah, he's really great at following instructions. So
He will blindly follow orders.
for sure.
Yeah.
Daredevil of the 1st Battalion. You wouldn't do that? I don't know. That could be an attraction. Like that looks like the water ones, that are attached to like the ocean.
Yeah.
But better.
But yeah, as soon as you get rid of that hose that they have to use, that's
The Matrix
now
hose.
Yeah.
As soon as you don't have to be plugged in.
Then we're good.
Because that technology is just going to get smaller. It doesn't look like it needs fuel necessary. It just needs to be charged.
It's battery.
Yeah.
So, dude, they basically just got a bunch of leaf blowers.
Yeah.
And just let's just ram the horsepower up.
This here is my cousin Jimmy's invention, actually. He strapped that there John Deere to his right hand. He just started flying.
Yeah, but that was the Royal Navy, right? Or the Royal Marines.
Was it?
So that was the UK.
Dude, imagine, that's active right now, and 6 dudes just show up on shore, just like a Power Ranger.
We're here to save the day. Yeah.
That's fun.
We heard you ran out of tea and crumpets.
Airdrop delivery, and pulls it out of his fucking... Here you go. Is this my video?
Yeah.
Oh, dude, this is crazy. Okay. Do you ever...
I see a monster.
Do you ever want to see what dinosaurs look like?
Not really.
You ever watch that movie Anaconda with...
Ice Cube. Is it
and,
Ice Cube?
And Jennifer Lopez's ass and nipples. Great movie.
Great movie.
This is the real one.
Okay.
Dude, that snake was not CG, is what this video is showing.
They just used the real snake.
Found one.
Yeah.
They used a whale.
Wait,
for
is
Free
he
Willy.
holding it?
He is holding this anaconda, bro. Yeah, that's the proper scream. That's what you should have. Yeah, shit in any language is still shit. That's the Loch Ness Monster. It is so big.
These fucking crazy motherfuckers just giggling, just howling, laughing like...
He's like, it's a vegetarian. Why are you tripping?
Yeah, dude.
Doesn't even like human. Dude, look how big it is. It's like an iceberg. 90% of it's below the surface. That freaks me out. I don't like it. Turn it off. You know what it looks like? It looks like, you ever see those giant catfish? That's what that looks like. It looks like 6 of those. Bro. And this tour guide was like, watch this.
Is that a snake or is that like an alligator?
That's a snake. That's an anaconda, bro.
I don't know, man. It doesn't...
bro.
It doesn't look like a snake.
Yes, it does.
No, not really.
Yes, it does. What are you, an expert?
Yeah.
Regardless of what it is, it's 30 feet long
It looks like his leg,
and
dude.
slithering away. Okay, so what? He grabs Godzilla in the river.
Yeah.
Still crazy.
I'm sorry, I just don't want fucking fake news to be getting out on our podcast, George. Just want to fact check your shit.
Like the first time I saw someone go catfishing with their arm and then they pull out an arm-sized catfish.
So stupid. It's so stupid.
What do you, grab it by its sphincter? Like, how do you...
I don't think you grab it. I think it grabs you. I think that's the whole point. Get over. It just swallows your hand and it bites on. Dude, there's no way you don't get bite marks from them.
Maybe they don't have teeth.
Pretty sure they do.
Do they?
They have to.
They're catfish.
They have to have
claws.
something.
Do they? Maybe they're vegetarians.
They're not.
You sure?
Yeah.
I guess. You can't get that big and eat vegetables.
No. You can't be vegan and fucking look like that, dude.
You're right. Did I have any more clips in there?
No.
No? Was that it?
Yeah, well, there was the one that sent me to a bunk link.
Oh, yeah. I don't remember what it was.
So, I guess the other piece of hot news that's been going around lately that everybody's been talking about is the fact that Drake puts hot sauce in his condoms. You ever heard about this?
No.
You haven't seen this? You ever heard about this?
What kind of hot sauce?
Tabasco.
Oh.
Yeah.
I disagree with the sauce choice.
Really? What would you go with?
Valentina's.
Oh, I don't even know what that is.
Salsa picante. I don't know. That's what it says on the bottle. It's good.
You gonna go Cholula or like Frank's for
no.
like a buffalo style?
I don't think so. Maybe red sauce from Castaneda's.
What would your move be
To put in
as
a
a
condom?
super famous person to stop chicks from stealing your jizz? Because I think that's
Celibacy.
what the
That's the theory?
yeah, is that he does that so they don't like take the condom out the trash and like steal his jizz. And
That's what he says. That's what he says he does it for.
Yeah,
He likes the way it burns.
you think he put it on before?
For sure.
He like puts it on.
He was like, yo, this is one of my
before he
favorite
unrolls
things. Like, he got caught doing
He's like,
it.
I have to finish before the cayenne pepper burns my dick off.
No, that's what he's looking for. He likes the burn, but somebody walked in on him. He was like, oh, no.
That's not what it looks like.
It's so they can't take the cum because it's too hot.
Because I'm so famous, dude.
I'm not trying to have babies and stuff. Yeah. Tabasco was the closest. Like, wait.
He just keeps it on his bedside table, just ready to go.
Because, like, you can put, what is it called? Like, spermicide? You can put that.
Well, that's why I thought condoms had spermicide in them generally.
He doesn't trust him.
Isn't that kind of the point? They're like, listen, we know we could do both and like block it and kill it, but we're just gonna block it.
If you have to put hot sauce in your condom, stop fucking with those girls, dude. That's what you should
yeah, but
do.
there's a level of fame that you reach where it's like if
celibacy. That's the level of fame.
No, you can't at that when you're that famous.
You can.
There's no way. Look at the Jonas Brothers. Look how that turned
so
out.
Hot. They're so hot.
And
well,
they're
two
all
of
just
them are so hot.
fucking doing heroin and shit.
Yeah, party.
Yeah. So
Sounds like
fucking yeah.
hot sauce.
Also, if this is the worst thing that comes out on Drake's career, I think he's okay.
Right? I mean, he I don't know, is there a disabled version of blackface because he did that on TV?
Yeah, but he got paid for it, so
So if you do it so if he did it at a costume party, is a different story.
not okay. Yeah, because that's for that's for to be funny.
That's
He
for
was playing a character. He was trying to bring awareness. Wasn't trying to poke fun. I don't know. I never
Except
saw
when
the show.
the cameras
I have no
weren't
idea.
rolling. You know, he
I
was
don't
cracking wheelies and
Oh yeah, for sure.
going off ramps. And
I don't even
stuff.
know what Degrassi is really.
It's greener on the other side.
Sure.
All right, I'm not gonna try for the Jungle Cruise. That's. I feel like that's what this podcast has taught me.
No Jungle Cruise.
No, I want to. Seems like a dream job. Seems fun. Free admission to Disneyland.
I feel like Jungle Cruise is what you call when girls ride your face. You, not me.
It'd be like a rainforest cruise.
Oh, okay.
Because I'm tropical.
Right. Missed the mark on that one. Sorry.
Rainforest Fiesta.
That's how we're going to end the podcast on a terrible joke that didn't land. That's
Rain Festival Fupa. No.
sorry. I fucked it up.
That's all right.
Could have ended on a high note.
We can. We're going to end it on where are you going to be, sir? What kind of...
everywhere you're going to be. Follow me on
Everywhere I'm
Instagram at Willie_D20. What else? I don't fucking know.
You don't
I have
know?
no idea. Do you know?
Yeah.
No. I don't know.
I mean, but...
Watch my Instagram.
Because I know I'm going to tell them to go to www.thebuddysystem.co to check our calendar.
Oh, yeah,
follow
that's
us,
definitely up to date.
Follow us at The Buddy System Co., where all of the dates are announced. April 6th, Ontario Improv.
Subscribe on Patreon, www.patreon.com/thebuddysystemco. Got tiers that range from $3 to $100 if you're feeling crazy. So help us out, support, and get exclusive shit, right?
Is that what it says?
Sure.
Yeah,
I don't
okay.
know. Yeah. We're terrible. This is probably the worst podcast we've ever done.
Please help us, guys. Please help us. We need money. We're crying. We're going to kill each other. Bye.